I didn't show you the mixes of these colors because I'm using scrap clay, and I'm just sort of, I just wanted to get a contrasting color, two colors that are sort of contrast. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a bullseye with these two colors, and then I'm going to reduce it, and I'm going to cut it into quarters and cut those into quarters, and I'm going to restack them to do something that is like a fish scale pattern. And if you do it with more interesting colors than this, then the outcome would be more interesting. But this is also a way of doing regular, doing wood grain, because this is how wood grows. You know, there's usually two different colors, and one's when it's the rainy season, and one's when it's more of a dry season. And if you made wood grain like this, you'd get a really nice, like when you cut it cross section, you get a really nice looking wood grain. Because you'd be making the wood cane the way wood grows. I discovered that when I was doing malachite. Malachite is a kind of stone that's created by dripping water, and the water goes through copper, and the layers have different concentrations of copper and water and other chemicals, and it makes bowls, and it makes bowls, and it makes bowls depending on where it drips. So it looks like actually a bunch of green bubbles when you find a malachite. When you hit the malachite motherlode. And when I was wanting to make a malachite that wasn't just a surface technique, I wanted to be able to get them burls that real malachite has. And a geologist that I happened to run into at a museum when I was looking at this malachite sculpture, it was a jumping carp. It was a cup, which I don't think that it's safe to drink out of a malachite cup. So I think it has some toxins in it. But anyway, I was just talking out loud to my girlfriend, and I was saying, how do I get that? And then this guy said, excuse me, but I'm a geologist. And I said, oh, God loves me. You know, God protects fools and babies. I'm a big fool. And he says, well, he told me how malachite's formed. Dripping water over these round surfaces. And I went, then if I had straight surfaces, cut circles, made them into bowls, stacked the bowls, I can get those burls? He goes, exactly! So, just as I teach geology, when I teach faux stones, I teach anatomy when I teach sculpting, because nature will show you how it's done. You know, can't go wrong with that. And so this is how wood grows. And if we cut like that, which we're not going to do, Let me see, is this enough? Oh, it's not enough. I guess that's going to be the last layer. Well, we're going to cut this way, but not after, not until we reduce it. So, the Fist of Doom. Squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it. And this, pull it. Try not to get too much of a dog bone at the end. Some people put glass or some sort of flat something at the end. I tried putting some plastic at the end, and it turned out the plasticizers in the clay just ate the plastic. I think it was like an old VCR plastic cover. You know how you get those plastic covers on VCRs that you rent. Back in the days when you rented VCR at the video store. Boy, am I dating myself. So, and also, what else does the plasticizers melt? Oh, Mary Kay makeup. Those little Mary Kay makeup trays. Don't put polymer clay on that. I find that. Okay, so we're gonna cut the ends. I find that if the plastic is okay, so see, looks like a kind of like a wood grain, like a log. Okay. Ooh, got a couple air bubbles. If the plastic's brittle, like the those Mary Kay things are. Watch, she's gonna use a ruler. Oh my God, Nora Jean's using a ruler. Call the doctor. Call the nurse. Call the lady with the big purse. Okay, so it's 6 inches. So 3 is half. 1 1/2 is half. 4 1/2. Okay. Okay. Now, here's the trick. I'm going to cut these into fourths. You want to see wood grain? There's wood grain. Okay. Oops. Turned it upside down. Nope, didn't. And it would be nice if I cut them exactly into fourths instead of being all cockeyed. And then I'm going to go like this. We're going to go all the arrows pointing downways, like that. Okay? Okay, that's one. And we're going to do that. I'm going to do that. See? Nifty. Now, if you did it in like with blue and gold and tropical fish kind of colors, it'd be nice. I've done it for I use this as a fish scale pattern for my mer folks, my mermaids and my mer dudes, the mer mom and dads, and it's a nice. Okay, so we have 2. Put them over there. And as always, I'm not like worrying about being horribly exact, because that makes me tired. And people who have to be exact make me tired. I just go, please. It's such a psychic drain. It has to be exactly what. Stop. You know? Paperboy throws your paper in the bush, and the delivery person from Amazon throws your package on the hallway floor and rings your bell and runs away. And writers agonize about whether to take a comma out of a sentence, and then in the middle of the night jump up and put the comma right back. So what does it all mean? It means I just really don't think that... I think my life is too short to worry about being exact. Okay. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can do the same thing with these 4 bits. See what I'm saying? Up, 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 up. So we go like this. See that? Now the reason why I'm not worrying about being exact is because we're just gonna do a little mish and moosh, and we're gonna end up with a rectangle anyway. If you really want it to be, you know, anal retentive, you can keep this in a triangular shape and reconstruct it into a circle. Get all MC Escher about it. Okay. And so what I want to do is take a slice of this before it's reduced and just show you. And this has a lot of mica in it, so I'm going to be careful not to go zigzag, zigzag. Let me press this. Okay. That's the pattern that I wanted to share with you. And it's really trippy. You can put it on all sorts of things. And it reminds me of Japanese embroidery. So, there you go. I'll make a separate video about covering a pen with this, but this is just... And see, since it has mica in it, if I turn it in different ways, it'll pick up the light. It'll pick up the light in different ways. Yeah, see? See that? See how it like reflects the light in different ways? Nifty trippy. Okay, that's it. Just started with bullseyes and ended up with waves. Yay!